Hello and welcome to Bored Stupid. My name's Wayne.
And I'm Matt.
And we're here to give you our top 5 games of the year 2023. Matt, are you excited about this one?
Super excited.
I am
super excited.
Super excited about this one.
Few rules for these videos.
Few rules.
We decided to not have any copy of the same game. So
No crossovers.
No crossover, so they're all different.
Yep.
And again, these are the games that we played, and we can actually give you like, all right, this is my favorite game for this year. There probably tons of games that we haven't played, just because that's impossible.
There are.
There are too many games that are still in both of our collections, still with the plastic around it. So
we're getting to it. We're getting to it.
But again, we're trying to give you an idea of some interesting games that maybe you missed, maybe not.
Yeah.
And that's our top 5 2023.
That's the rules. I've got my top 5. Matt's got his top 5. You tell us after this which one's better. It's going to be mine. Let's dive in to number 5. My number 5 is Maps of Misterra. Now, we did a review of Maps of Misterra, which you can find by hitting one of the buttons above this video as it comes up. And it is an absolutely fantastic game, mate. And I think it's an underrated gem from this year. It's not getting enough buzz.
No, it's not. Again, we think it's fantastic.
Brilliant game.
Again, that was a little bit, I have to give it to Wayne, otherwise it would have made definitely my list. Absolutely gem of a game, a gem of tile placement games, and it's super interesting. Let's go have a look at our review, and if you don't know about the game, definitely go and have a look.
Go get it on pre-order if you can, while you can, because it's absolutely fantastic. That's Maps of Misterra, my number 5.
My number 5 is Casting Shadows from the guys at Unstable Games.
Casting a Shadow.
Casting a Shadow.
Sorry.
Casting Shadow is hexagonal adventure and exploration game where you got your little like a Pokemon style, but you got your little monster that you're trying to evolve so you can cast more powerful spells against the other player. Again, it's an unstable game, so from the guys from Unstable Unicorns, and so you know what to expect in terms of like arts and silliness on the cards. Yes, it's a very nice little game. Managed to get the exclusive edition that was on Kickstarter, but definitely have a look at this one.
Moving into number 4. We're getting spooky with my number 4 with Haunted Lands by Ludus Magnus. Now, you've got a soft spot for Ludus Magnus. I didn't know much about them until Spiel this year, where this game caught my eye and was a complete surprise because I knew absolutely nothing about it. Played it, loved it, bought it, and it's been absolutely fantastic. And we played it. This again, actually, weird enough, is compared to your number 5, this number 4 is a hex exploration game. So you're doing a little bit of that, but you're also doing some resource management. You're also using little action tiles where you're flipping over to do different actions. You are banishing ghosts, and they're all going to have different abilities. It's a wonderful, wonderful, whimsical Euro game with about the most perfect art design for this that you could imagine for a game like this. It's just spectacular.
It's so good, and again, Leonardo Romano, the designer, friend of the channel, friend of ours, is made these games absolutely in a wonderful way that you don't need to be like a super lover of the very heavy Euro, but it's like an introduction game for
various Euro mechanisms.
For various mechanisms. Absolutely fantastic. Yes.
I absolutely love this game, and I'd like to play it more and more. It's absolutely worthy of the number 4, and you should definitely go check this out. If this hasn't hit your radar, shame on you. Yeah, go check it out.
For my number 4, we go on the road with Thunder Road Vendetta. fantastic game. Thunderbolt Vendetta is a racing game. However, you are racing in the setup is something like very Mad Max style. If you are all like us and used to play Carmageddon back in the days,
oh yeah,
it's something like that. So yeah, you will have your set of different cars that you will have to race with. You got even an helicopter that you can call for support. You basically shooting your players or trying to make them get out of the road, or trying to hit like rocks that falls from the sky. It's mad. It's mad. It's carnage. It's a lot of fun. It's got this very nice mechanics because the board, as soon as the last players finish on a piece of the board, then you're adding one at the front, so it looks like there's actually a road, road going on. There is shooting, there is like destruction, there is explosion,
there's racing,
helicopters that shoot stuff from the sky. If you love a racing game, if you want a little bit of like madness, and if you love stuff like Mad Max, this hits all your boxes. And again, it's 30 to 75 minutes, 2 to 4 player, and it's from Restoration Games. So definitely go check this out.
They've done some great stuff recently, and this is another one. My number 3 is my controversial choice.
Go on.
Because this would be my number 1, but it's only number 3 because it's a reprint of a game that has never ever been released in English until this year, and it is the legendary Big Boss. This absolutely would fill the number 1 spot for me because I fell in love with this game. I had never played it before this year by Funko Games. And it's spectacular. It is a stocks and shares game, economy game, where you are founding companies and competing with the other capitalists at the table.
Merging companies,
buying companies, bully people out of their shares. So it's absolutely spectacular game. It's one of those gorgeously designed games that is simple to learn, but very interesting and to get the hang of and really learn how to get good at it. It's got an amazing production, an incredible price point.
It's great, Production is lovely.
Really lovely.
How you build the buildings, stacking them, the floors together. You get, at the end, the board we're gonna look like with a lot of skyscraper coming out. It's really nice,
really great game. Like I said, and because it's a reprint of a game from 1994, but they worked with Wolfgang Kramer to completely re-update the mechanisms. The mechanisms are new. It's never been released in English, so it's never been in this market before that you can easily get hold of. And they've obviously it's a completely new production, so the art design is new. So for me, this is a new game completely. And just because it's slightly controversial, it's down at number 3. But this is an absolutely spectacular game that you can pick up for very little money for the amount of game you get.
No, absolutely. And you put it on the table with people who never played it, you play in 5 minutes.
Absolutely, one of those.
And yes, it's really fun, and it's really going head to head with the other players. It's
trying to make your millions. Test your luck in the stock market.
Make those millions.
Make those millions.
My number 3, is Star Wars, the deck building game.
A Star Wars game? Surely not.
Yes, yes, it must be. It's a 2-player games, card games, where you basically play with all your favorite Star Wars characters
all your
and shapes,
like Jar Jar Binks.
No, that is not. No, we don't talk about it. You basically, it's a deck building. So there's a draft phase where you pick in the cards that you want, and you're basically trying to destroy the opponent's base. Again, one side plays as the Alliance or the Rebels, and the other side plays as the evil Empire with the Empire. So if you want to play as Darth Vader, you know which side to go. All the cards you got like over 50 unique cards. It's simple to play. There is a lot of like nice mechanics. If you are a Star Wars fan, it's kind of like a must buy. I was really happy. I managed to get my copies this year at the Star Wars convention here in London. I managed to speak with the studio manager, with the designer. It's made for Star Wars fans, by Star Wars fans, and you can feel it. And you can feel it. It's dripping Star Wars in every single card, every single line, or you will spend a lot of your time just like reading on the cards and just like getting the quotes, and I really love it. So this is my number 3 for this year.
My number 2.
What you got?
It's got to be my favourite card game of this year, and that's Moon by Sinister Fish Games. This game, again, we did a review pretty recently that you can find on the channel. Again, hit the card when it pops up to check that out. This is an absolutely spectacular card drafting pick and pass game, and it's absolutely magic. Much like something like Sushi Go or Seven Wonders, but a bit more complex than that. And with some really brilliant, unique mechanisms. Yeah, really fantastic.
Amazing art, amazing mechanics on the games. Really thematic. Yeah, go have a look at the review. There is an affiliate link down in the description where you can get a copy of this. Yes, I will argue that this is not just the best draft games of 2023. It's one of the best draft games of the last 10 years.
It's really good. It's that good.
That's the reality. Yeah,
that's the reality of this game, really, to be fair. Moon is absolutely fantastic. Unique stuff, really interactive.
Yeah, with all you're not playing on your own, building your deck. It's very interactive.
You're getting involved with other players. You're being always engaged throughout the whole game. Doesn't play too long. An absolutely fantastic game. This has to be my number 2 of the year. That's Moon.
My number 2. We don't have the boxes, otherwise we will have to. Yeah, literally. I should have like hired a van to bring all the boxes. As you can imagine, I'm talking about Marvel Zombies, the new Zombicide version of this very fortunate Simon saga. I went all in for that. I got literally every single bit, but I really love it. I love Zombicide as a game. I think the game design went a step above, so I think I prefer that to Black Plague or the normal Zombicide, to be honest. Besides, playing with a zombie version of Wolverine or Daredevil or Spider-Man, or at the same time switching sides, so you can play from both the zombie side and the hero side. So there is so much game in that, and I find that I'm really like. It's not an easy game.
No, it's real hard.
Yes,
real hard.
It's hard. Yeah. It's not an easy game. So it's not like, oh, it's a pretty game with the X-Men and the Fantastic Four and no, it's a proper game. I think the guys at Simon did a fantastic results for this game. I was with this like big IPs is always like, oh, is it just like a money grab, or are they trying to lure like people that just love the IPs? No, they made an absolute fantastic game. We played already quite a lot. We'll keep playing, and I want to play with every single heroes. And I'll tell you that there's
a lot left to do, mate. We're gonna be playing a lot of Zombicide.
Yeah. But 2024. Let's try to do every single mission with every single hero. That's a challenge, I guess.
Mate, I'm in for a ride.
Yes. So, my number 2 is Marvel Zombies.
So, we're getting down to brass tacks. We are getting down to the nitty-gritty as we get into number 1 of 2023. And for me, there is no other choice. It's the game that I've played the most from the games I've picked up of this year's releases. And that is the spectacular and beautiful Art Society by Mighty Boards. And it is just magical. What a game.
It's a fantastic game.
What a game.
We played a lot.
Played it again the other night.
Lucky enough. Did I won? I won. Yes.
No, I can't remember.
We managed to get. You managed to get a copy, a Spiel.
Yeah.
This is definitely one of the two top ones for Spiels. I'll show you the other number one later. But yeah, it's everything about this game is just 10 out of 10.
It's just really good. The design, the art is great. The mechanism is fantastic. I love tile laying, but there's also bidding. So you've got interactivity there.
Yeah, it is, yes. Because that's what a game's supposed to be. Having fun with other people around the table.
Absolutely.
This one, again, is not a complex game. It's a fun game to play. It's a fun game that you can put on the board, and someone else in 5 minutes will pick the rules. And just
pretty
start
simple
playing.
to pick up. Yeah,
it looks beautiful, and you got that. The beating side of it is really like creating tension, good tension around the table for everybody.
Yeah, positive tension. I mean, it's a great experience. I mean, this isn't a game where you're going to be cutthroat like something like Big Boss. This is a game where no matter how competitive it gets, everyone's still smiling. So you're like, I wish I had that bit of art, and now I have this thing like can't fit on my table, and I have to change it with something else. Really fantastic game. Again, beautiful, great production, great mechanisms, great blend of bidding and tile laying, done in a way that I haven't seen before, and it is absolutely magic, and you should pick up a copy of it for sure. My number one, Art Society by Mighty Boards.
Time for my number one. And my number one, talking about Spiel, is the other game that I think is number one from Spiel as well, and is Sky Team. This cooperative dice placement game is an absolute gem.
It's fantastic.
Two-player games.
Pretty good.
And you try with you and your co-pilot, or your co-pilot and you, trying to land the plane, placing dice in a blind way. So it's all about that non-verbal communication with the other player. Again, we got a video about where we talk about Sky Team. So
check out the review.
We'll put the link somewhere.
Yeah.
It was going like hotcakes at Spiel.
There was so much buzz.
Fight to get our copy.
I almost fought a German person. I created an international incident trying to get copies of Sky Team. The buzz was hot for this game.
Yes. So luckily, and we got a copy. We played a lot. I played this game already a lot. And I love every single aspect of this game. Again, review link where you got all the juicy detail about this game. For now, just know that this is my number one, and it's a fantastic game.
It is a fantastic game. Loads of replayability right out of the box. Doesn't play too long. You can even take it with you somewhere if you're going on holiday or whatever, and pretend you're landing the plane just before you get on holiday. So, what do you think? What's your favourite game of 2023's releases? Do you have a top 5? Put it in the comments below. What do you think of our interesting top 5s? Have you got any thoughts about those? I'm sure there's some big hitters that we missed.
Oh yeah.
I almost guarantee there are. But this is the stuff that we played and we really enjoyed it. We played other stuff as well, but these are the ones.
Stuff. Yeah. And it's really like fun to see our two top ones were the two top ones that we had after Spiel. All of these are fantastic games. Sure that we missed so many others, because it's like there are and especially in the last few years there are so many good games came out.
It's incredible. It really is.
We definitely need to go through our stack of our pile of shames of game that we bought and we still have to. But yeah,
one or two.
One day we're gonna be just doing this for a living, and
help us out by doing that, by liking our video, commenting, and absolutely hitting the subscribe button.
Subscribe, guys. Like, please subscribe, and yeah, put the thumbs up if you like what we're doing. We just, again, trying to do this in a fun way for us, because we really love board games, and we just like to bring the passion for these boxes to you.
Absolutely. So please check out the rest of our videos, interact with us, and make sure you subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you again real soon.
Ciao.